Chapter 37, Section 1, Introduction. In Washington, D.C.'s Constitutional Gardens, not far from the Lincoln Memorial, sits a long, sloping wall made of polished black granite. Etched into the wall are thousands of names. Visitors file past this stark monument at a funereal pace. Here and there, some stop to touch a familiar name. Many simply stand in contemplation or quiet prayer, while others shed tears. Some leave letters, flowers, or personal objects, including medals at the base of the wall. The official name of this monument is the Vietnam Veterans Memorial, but it is more commonly known as the Wall. The Wall lists the names of U.S. soldiers killed or missing in action in the Vietnam War. The first two men listed, Chester Ovnon and Dale Buise, were the first U.S. soldiers to die in Vietnam, according to official records. They were non-combat troops killed in a surprise attack on their camp in 1959. At the time, few Americans were paying any attention to this faraway conflict. Later, reported Stanley Carnow, who had written a brief account of the soldiers' death, mentioned their names at a congressional hearing. He said, "I could never have imagined that these were going to be at the head of more than 58,000 names on the wall." Today, many young people visit the wall. Some of them wonder why a list of names carved in stone has such a strong impact on other older visitors. They wonder why the remembrance of this war provokes not only tears but also anger. The answer is complicated. It has to do with painful memories of loss, with Cold War policies, and with social rebellion. It has to do with American GIs fighting and dying in a war far from home for reasons many did not entirely understand. Before the United States entered the war, politicians and their advisors argued about the wisdom of getting drawn into the conflict. During the war, Americans bitterly debated U.S. policy. The war divided the country more than any other issue since the Civil War. Today, many are still asking the question, did the United States have good reasons for getting involved in Vietnam?